Hi everyone, welcome back to It's Actually Andy. Today I would just like to take the time to talk to you all, or whoever watches this video. If you hear music, if you hear any noise in the background, it's because I live literally in front of a construction site, and this is actually the only time I think it's appropriate to talk about this when my parents are not home. So yeah, so quickly let me just do a life update. It's August and I graduated from my college. I graduated from college in May, so that's what, 3 months ago, and I went to Cuba in the end of July with one of my close friends and stayed there for 5 days. This is harder than I thought. So this whole summer I've been trying my best to go out and enjoy my time. Every summer I've worked, done internships. I always did a full workload of stuff during school session to keep myself occupied. I like to keep myself occupied because I don't like thinking, and now that I'm not that occupied, I'm going a little haywire, and I've honestly been sleeping a lot. During my last college year experience, I had a counselor. I've had a therapist in the past. In high school, from 10th grade to 12th, from 10th grade to the first semester in college, and then I automatically told myself that I didn't need to talk to anyone anymore, and then I felt fine. But it wasn't until the last year of my college experience that it hit me, fall of 2017, and that's when I got a counselor. So with that being said, every time I felt overwhelmed, I will go to her. I will express everything to her, and she would just welcome me with, big arms, her arms wide open, and just listen to me. And that meant a lot, especially because my previous therapist, I just never went back, and I even never really said bye to her. I'm not great with saying bye. I thought I was fine. Point of the story is that since I graduated, my counseling sessions with my counselor has ended, and I am in a huge slump, and I have so many videos that I want to post, and I can't find myself to even drag myself out of bed and edit. And I haven't seen a lot of my friends, and I've been avoiding a lot of my friends actually. And those friends that I actually do see, it's because they drag me out of my house. Sorry about the construction noise. So yeah, anyways, my counselor agreed to see me until the end of July, but since I went away to Cuba, that didn't happen. So we didn't really get to say goodbye, and in a way that I don't know why it hurts. But yeah, I mean, of course I have friends that listen. This is terrible timing to film. I'm so sorry, guys. Of course I have friends who listen to me, but I'd rather have someone else listen to me, and not my friends in particular. But I do love my friends, but yeah. Often I just found myself with some of my friends just hitting them up more constantly and asking them how they're doing instead of them asking me how I'm doing. and then when the celebrity passes away due to depression and they committing suicide, they'll say stuff like, oh, we should definitely check up on friends to see how they are, but they really don't. That made me realize a lot of things. It's like, that's a whole different story. Whatever. I'm just rambling right now. The reason why I am going to title this video A Letter to You is, I guess, to have some type of closure with my counselor, even though I know she's not gonna watch this video because I never really mentioned to her that I have a YouTube channel. But yeah, during our last few sessions, I kept trying to avoid her because I didn't want to talk about our sessions coming to an end. And I'm gonna share with you the last email she emailed me, because this month of August she went away and she's not gonna have any internet connection until September when she goes back to school. So she basically wrote me 2 long paragraphs. The first paragraph is basically her telling me that she tried to call me a few times before she left, and that she was going to tell her supervisor to email me a list of other places I can go for counseling. Excuse me if I cry. I promise I'm not so much of a crybaby, but apparently showing some emotions to some people, they label you as stuff. But anyways, overall, I wanted to make sure to share with you what a pleasure it was working with you. Woo! It was also an honor to get to know you. I'm sorry, guys. Like, yeah. Thank you for allowing me to be your counselor and for sharing with me some of the most private thoughts and feelings. I believe you are a resilient and bright young woman who will be able to accomplish great things in life. I hope that you are able to continue to keep in mind what a valuable and deserving person you are of love, respect, reciprocity in your interpersonal relationships. I also hope that you will consider the possibility of continuing your journey in psychotherapy, as you have really demonstrated you have a great capacity for introspection and self-reflection. You work really hard in this treatment with me over the past year, and I think that this is a great opportunity for you to use what you have learned and accomplished therapeutically as the groundwork for your next treatment. I know that saying goodbye is hard for you, and I also know you tried your best to continue to stay in touch with me as your counseling sessions came to an end. As I mentioned in my last email, that also demonstrates a lot of progress in working on some of the aspects of your life with which you are aware you experience difficulty. Have a wonderful summer and best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you. Your counselor. That's the last email she sent me. I have not responded. It's been like about 2 weeks that she sent me that, and I just been in the hole, and it's hard because I've been depressed for a long time, and it's hard to get out of my bed. I just want to sleep. I try to open up to some of my friends. The answers are not what I would like to hear. It's not very positive. It's answers like, you are always depressed, you've been depressed for so long. I don't get how hard it is. Anyways, and hopefully I will get out of this little funk and do what I want to do. Creating relationships with people is hard, especially those who do not understand you, and you just feel so alone. And then that one person that you had, that one person that you had to hear you out, is not there anymore. And yeah, I can get another therapist, but it's like starting over again. Having people to unwrap me, I guess that's how you say it. I felt so sad before, but I've never felt this much sadness. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thank you, counselor, for never judging me. Every time I would storm into her office and say I'm being dramatic, am I being dramatic? Or am I being a crybaby? She will always answer me, you're the only one using and creating those labels for you. You're the only one using and creating those labels for yourself. I'm not here to judge you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll try my best to get out of this funk. I'm sorry if this video didn't have any meaning, but it was just more of a life update and a way to thank my counselor through a video that she'll never see. And hopefully I find the right words to write her back and email her back. See you next time.